Hey guys, been a little bit since I did any kind of channel update vlogs, so I figured now was a pretty decent time to do one. Got several things I wanted to discuss, some of the updates that are going to be happening over the next couple of months, and just all that. So, first up, as you may have seen, I started uploading gaming footage onto the channel. Doing this for a couple different reasons. First one, obviously, it's something I wanted to do for a while, and found, I guess, the first sort of game to try out doing it on. Oops. In Minecraft. I figured that was a good place to start. Have several other ones that I'm planning to do, and sort of go from there. In fact, this Monday coming up, I'm actually be uploading first uh, video in Diablo 3, as I've decided to go back and start playing that again, as it's been several years since I picked it up. So I figured that'd be an possibly interesting thing. Big one coming up is Destiny 2 next, that drops for PC next week. So I'm gonna be doing some stuff in there. Now, don't take this at all as being, no, I'm not doing model related stuff anymore. That's far from truth. I've been sort of doing this in part because I've wanted to try and set up live stream building stuff. Um, you know, partially just to play around with platform with Twitch, which I'll include the link to my Twitch feed in the description for this video. Partially to play with some of the software and just sort of get a feel for it. To that end, I do know I need to get a capture card to do it and basically run it through the recording through my GoPro. Have figured out which one I'm going to go with, and now it's just a matter of getting it. And I've been hoping that I can find it on sale or something, but I don't see that happening anytime soon, even Black Friday. So, you know, I may be getting it as early as next week. Um, could be later. I don't know. In other news, something I had planned to do, which was for my long IFR cross country for school, that was to record that. I screwed up on that front. The rental I was using when I first got out to it, I looked, I didn't see a GoPro mount, because not all the ones that my school has the mounts in them. At the second stop in the cross country, as you had to stop at least two different airports, all that. Moved the visor and noticed there was a mount. So I say I was pissed at myself for that. So that screw up's on me. Unfortunately, it's one of those things I wish I had been able to record it, as it was an interesting flight. But that said, since we're now finally over that hump, I can getting close to getting my instrument rating, and then we'll be able to move into commercial rating stuff. Now, one thing with that is a lot of it is time building, more than half of it actually. So what that means is that I'll be able to do a lot more flying videos because of this. Um, since obviously I personally just don't feel comfortable, recording normal instructor stuff, except for, as I said, that cross country. And that other video, which was basically just us going out for, practice, because it had been a while since I helped fly because of work. Now, speaking of work, the last, basically the 2.5 months have just become an absolute clusterfuck. Has been going through redistricting, and that's brought a lot of changes. And for an extended period, I was working, 10 to 12 days straight. So that set me back a large part as far as the flying stuff goes. And ultimately, I finally had to tell my work, you know what, I can't do mornings anymore. And so that brought about a bunch of stuff. And one of the things I discovered was that I hadn't asked for time off for OrangeCon and was scheduled to work. So unfortunately, nothing from that. And similarly, because of all the changes, because of having to adjust my schedule for school, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to the SoCal Gundam event first weekend in November. I'm actually actively working on a project that I'm hoping to get done. Granted, still have 2 weeks. There are a couple things. One thing I needed to do today, I'm not going to be able to because of the weather. It's gotten really humid and might be getting rain the next day or two. But, excuse me. In fact, it actually involves the Y-Wing kit that I was talking. I had put the video out. Have wired it up for LEDs and swapped out the barrels. So it's coming along and sort of nearing completion. I'm just about at the point to start buttoning everything up. Tested out the LEDs, they work. Everything's happy there. It's just a matter of now doing the base, closing that up, painting it up, and all that. So, yeah, that's where we are there. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to that event. But, no, hopefully we'll see. So, yeah, that's sort of where we are now. Now, looking forward. First and foremost, as I said, one of the things I've been wanting to do is do live streaming of builds. Now, these will be different from some of the stuff I've done in the past, the reviews and all that. This is just basically me setting up the camera, hitting record and or stream actually, and sort of just going. Now, this is, in a lot of ways, this is me trying to prepare to do more formal build videos, which will be separate from stream videos entirely. Those will be more, thought out, more planned. Basically, yeah, these will be special projects that will be set aside and be done for that purpose. The stream videos will just be me building stuff that I want to build, basically building down the stash, something a lot of us can agree we all need to do. So I'll probably figure out a day that will be, quote, when those videos come out respectively, but mostly the stream builds are going to be me trying to build up skills so as to do the formal build videos. So that's that. In regards to the review videos, at the moment we have enough material to get us to the end of the year, with a couple, week breaks here and there for various holidays and what have you. Now, after the new year, I'm going to be going on hiatus for those videos again, like we did through 2016. This is partially so I can, record up the backlog so that we'll have the ability to go a decent stretch. In fact, at the moment, I believe I have enough video shot altogether to get us to, I want to say, March timeframe if we just went straight shot. But, I'd like to hold on those videos just because I'd like to, get up the enough video material so that, we can go for an extended period of time again, like we have for this past about year and a quarter. So that's sort of where we are there. I'm doing this partially because, obviously I'd like to build down my stash so I can get to kits more easily that haven't been reviewed and build up the ones that have been reviewed. So that's sort of where we are there. Now, as far as the gameplay stuff, all that stuff will still continue to come out on Monday. As I believe I said in one of the videos, I'm doing this partially because it's something I can do in addition to the model stuff that doesn't take away from it, doesn't interfere time wise with it, because I can do that later late at night and all of that, so that it's separate and takes up its own time slot, and partially so that I can keep putting out content, because at the end of the day I don't like having to put huge hiatuses in here in terms of content. At least this way I can put something out, and then, as I said, with if I start straining build stuff, that can help sort of fill some of the gaps as far as the model uh, material goes. So that's sort of where we are as far as the channel is concerned. I'm hoping, as I said, get the capture within next week. We'll see. Obviously, I'm watching for sales and all of that. But yeah, it's just we've got a lot going on right now. Hoping to have instrument rating done at the absolute latest end of November. That's sort of my own personal goal, to get that done, so that then get in commercial, get that done, and get an instructor rating, so I can finally get out of the job I'm in now, start making decent money, start building hours, so that then I can get up to regionals to majors, and so on. So that's where we are right now. Just wanted to give you guys a bit of a heads up what's going on, why all this strange content's been coming out recently, and all of that. Excuse me. So yeah, but basically just I wanted to tell you guys what's going on, why, how, where we're going, all that. So in terms of scheduling, it should be continuing the same. Gameplay stuff will always come out on Mondays. When I do start doing stream builds, I'll figure out someday for those to come out. Not 100% sure when that'll be. And yeah, so hopefully, looking forward to seeing you guys again. Probably we'll do a end of year vlog in terms of sort of summarize where things are, how much content we have, and just sort of close the year out in terms of what's going to happen and where we're at. So until then, I'll see you next time.